Zombies. I mean, what did you expect? So far, the entirety of the channel has been zombies. Today, what we're going to be doing is ranking my survivability and the world's survivability against the many different types of infected. Anything from The Walking Dead, World War Z, Left 4 Dead. We're going to rank those on a scale of 10 being you're cooked and 0 being there's no chance this is getting out of a city. I could deal with the issue with a stick. So for starters, we're going to go ahead with what most people assume is the baseline level zombie. The Walking Dead. Now, I have no idea how people think this is apocalypse worthy. How did the military not stop this? They're called walkers. Your fucking grandpa could get away from them. A kid with a slingshot could fucking deal with it. The fact that any military, let alone the world, fell to a group they're calling walkers? Have you seen what the military is capable of? And I think that they know this. In both the show and the game, our character just happens to be unconscious, and then the entire world flips upside down. Rick wakes up in a hospital. Where did everyone go? Oh, they're all dead. Lee gets in a car crash because of one zombie in a road, wakes up, the entire world has gone to shit. That's a little suspicious. That feels like a bit of a loophole. I think they know this would be easily handled, so they've got to cut out the what happened scenario. For myself, I'm going to put a 0, because I could be injured and outrun these guys. Hell, for the world scale, it's getting a -5. Because a crazed gunman in Texas could take out the entire issue by himself. Now, The Last of Us, huge step up. These aren't just zombies, they're infected people. And the way that the infection works is it spreads through spores and fungus, which is just growing at an insane rate, like all over the fucking globe. I don't know about you, but I don't have a gas mask on me 24/7. So if I breathe those in, and I'm not plot armor Ellie, I'm cooked. I'm not surviving this. Look at the rest of the world. I think The Last of Us is pretty accurate. I'm gonna put this at a 10 for how the world's handling it, because you wouldn't handle it. Because in The Last of Us world, it's spread through food. I don't know about you, but I eat food. And I'm sure you do too. We're not surviving that. I don't think people would even survive that long. They've been around for 20 years, post-world shutdown. Give them 20 days. Joel should be long dead. 10 on the scale. These zombies are mental. They don't give a shit. Look at them. They're not getting me, I'm killing myself. The main character in the story finds out that you have about 10 seconds once bitten, till you no longer have any control over your body whatsoever, and you become a ravenous little beast. Those look terrifying, but I don't think it would spread that fast. Look at this desert city in the middle of Israel. Yeah, I understand it's a populated city, but these guys are outside the walls. Where are they coming from? In the movie, we see that the military has found a way to get around the zombie infection. They've built a camouflage of sorts. When you're sick, you cannot get infected because the zombies just don't like you. So, with the military knowing that, and also having outposts stationed across the world, I think it might be manageable. Yeah, millions, if not billions, are dead. However, repopulation. And for that, I'm gonna give it 6.9 out of 10. Because there's going to be a lot of that going on to get the Earth back to its previous state. I'll give myself a 9, because I think I could take out 1 or 2 of these guys, but if I had to deal with that shit, no.
7, 6, 11, 5, 4, 17, 32 the day before.
28 days later, movie came out about a month ago from whenever this video is going to be posted, and that movie not only continued the story of how we see the world in that universe, but expanded what the zombies are greatly. They went from what they're called the rage virus infected, angry little guys that are gonna nibble on your toes, and now they've got the fucking Hulk. These guys are now just angry ass cavemen who just want to kill. That's their whole thing. They know how to communicate, They know how to problem solve. Hell, these guys are fucking. They're making zombie babies. These are just angry-ass cannibals now. You're not surviving that. Sadly, the military, again, has found out a way to keep it just on the island of the UK. I don't think it spread to Ireland, and they stopped it in France by apparently nuking Paris, which is honestly just a way for them to say 28 weeks later was kind of shit, let's retcon it by just nuking Paris. But these guys went from just like rabid monsters to full-on capable thinking beings that are gonna eat you for dinner. If you're in England, you're cooked. I mean, they've already fucked the military, and they're gonna fuck you. But if you're in the rest of the world, you're fine, because they're stuck on one island. Me personally, I'd give myself a 7. I think if I was in the right situation at the right time, I'd be okay. But if I'm in the breakout from the original movie, I'm cooked. The military, on the other hand, will give a 0 to the rest of the world because they're fucking chilling. The UK is getting a 10. We got fucking fried. Like, mate, it's just a couple guys. Shoot them. How did it get this bad? Let's talk about Left 4 Dead.
I have not come this far to die now.
You guys knew Left 4 Dead was going to be on the list. It's half the fucking videos on the channel. Like, come on. So looking at the infected, we've got, basically, if COVID was a fucking zombie apocalypse, you sneeze and you're infected. It goes through air, it goes through bites. You so much as breathe on a motherfucker and you're infected. And then this shit happens. This happens in like 24 to 48 hours. I'm personally not surviving this. This fucking dude and this guy are gonna double team me, and there's nothing I can do. He's gonna take my cookie, and he's gonna pull me off of a roof. What the fuck? For the regular infected, though, these guys are about as angry as you can get. They're on the rage virus. This isn't survivable. I'm getting a 0. 1, because this guy's gonna target me, and 2, because I'm probably just gonna be one of the infected. Out of both games, we see 4 survivors. That's 8 total characters. They're the only people we see that are immune. We see 2 of the survivors in the entirety of Left 4 Dead 2. We don't know if they're immune or if they just happen to be surviving. But that's it. 2 games, however many maps, they find 2 people. The military, on the other hand, somehow have outposts and set up sites. Hell, we called them on the radio in the parish the other week, and then in Left 4 Dead 1, they made contact on a radio in Blood Harvest. The military is around. They may not be doing very well or being able to stop this shit at all, but they're still around. I'm gonna give them a 4 out of 10, because they're very clearly not doing well or a good job whatsoever. Hell, they're bombing their own cities. But you gotta give them credit. They ain't burnt out yet. Have you ever been scared of the dark? Because this shit should live in your nightmares. Dying Light is known for having a typical zombie game with some quirky little aspects thrown in. Parkour! And then making the moon your worst enemy. Fuck that guy. If you took zombies, not the shitty walkers, the sprinting ones, and you just kind of like juiced up a zombie, that's what the moon does to these guys. These guys will sprint across buildings, jump across buildings. They climb walls. You better hope you sleep next to a nightlight, specifically a UV nightlight, or else you're not surviving this. Don't even get me started on this fucking thing. It's got like a tarantula mouth, and it's built like a tank. This guy runs through walls and eats kids for breakfast. I want no part in this. 1 out of 10. The military, on the other hand, I can't tell if it's around or if it's some corrupt side government, but there's some weird experiments going on that our main character has dealt with. So I'm just gonna give the military a 5 out of 10, because some government type thing can clearly exist. I'm hoping they explain it in the new game, The Beast, because I don't know what the fuck's going on there. I'll give them a 5 out of 10. Let's hop on to our honorable mentions list, starting with Black Ops Zombies. This is a 10 out of 10. All over the board. No one is surviving this. There's fucking Cthulhu. Whatever that guy is. This dude and that dude. Not to mention, zombies decay as the rounds go, yeah? No. Each round, stronger. No! It takes an arsenal of weaponry to deal with this fucking guy. I'm dead. That simple. Next one. This barely made it on the list. Minecraft. I don't know. I'll punch a zombie to death. They can't infect me. It's just like a bar fight. Next game. Plants vs. Zombies. They're plants killing zombie. I'm not a fucking flower. I could easily handle them. They're dying to peas. Have you seen how big a pea is? Let alone this motherfucker's somehow still alive. Easy. Next. And then we've got Dead Rising. That's pretty much the Dying Light zombies, just toned down. They just get a little more health at night. They get a little frisky. They don't go insane. I think it's manageable. Plus, they don't seem to spread as fast as the other zombies do. They keep it on the down low, sticking to one city at a time, and they're really easily quarantined by the looks of things, so I think we'll be fine there. The military's got it covered. I've probably got a 50-50 chance of surviving. I mean, shit, if the journalist with a camera can survive, I'm sure I can. I like cameras. I could do it. Alright, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. It's a little different from what I'd normally do. It's the first time I've ever used this thing. I might do stuff like this again, but I wanted to try something new, you know? If you want to see more stuff like this, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Fetch me their soul!
Oh, shit.